Hey, Terry here with another video. PlayStation just announced pricing and release date news today. So I thought I would share that with you. For the US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and South Korea, it's launching on November the 12th. And for the rest of the world, November 19th. Pricing is going to be $4.99 for the disc version and $3.99 for the non-disc version, which both PlayStation 5s are essentially the same hardware, just the full base version as the disc, the Blu-ray drive, 4K capable, and all that jazz. And the non-disc version is disc free. So you gotta have a good internet connection so that you can download your content, download your games. Make sure you have a good internet connection because otherwise it's gonna take a while to download games and movies and whatever else you download. As for the games, I think the announcement that got the most praise and attention is the Demon Souls remaster, which we didn't think that would be available on launch, but apparently it is, and that is some great news because I don't know if you ever played Demon Souls, but it was a great game for the PS3. It's Dark Souls before Dark Souls came out. It's made by the same developer from Software, and not as many people are aware of Demon Souls because it was really Dark Souls that made that whole uh, challenging experience really trending. It's like Dark Souls came out and everybody started saying this is the something of Dark Souls. Just they would compare every challenging video game experience to Dark Souls. This is the something something of Souls experience. But yeah, Demon Souls Remastered's on its way, and I'm really looking forward to that because I've seen the trailers for it, and man, it looks incredible. If any game needed a remaster, it was Demon Souls because looking back at the original game's graphics from the PS3, ooh, it's a bit dusty. It needed a good polish, and it's getting one. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention is I was looking at PlayStation on Twitter, and they say that PS5 pre-orders are going to be available starting as early as tomorrow. I'm recording this video on the September the 16th, so pre-orders are starting September the 17th. I'll try to upload this video tonight so that anybody that sees it tonight can order their PS5 tomorrow if they're in the market for one. And hopefully you won't have a hard time getting one because there's been speculation that it's not going to be easy to get your hands on a PS5. They might be in such high demand that it might not be easy getting one. Which I wonder if people that live in rural areas, like really small towns with a Walmart or something, I wonder if they just get a PS5 with no trouble at all because there's not as many gamers in their town or something. Maybe like a town full of old people. Their Walmart has a lot of PS5s and there's no there's no gamers in that town to go shopping for a PS5, so all those PS5s just sit on the shelf. That's kind of funny to think about. I wonder if that happens. Who knows? Oh yeah, going back to Demon Souls news, I saw an advertisement for Demon Souls available on PS5 and PC, but I think they're taking that down. PC is getting removed or postponed. I think they were gonna bring it out for both PS5 and PC, but maybe Sony talked them into delaying the PC version so that PlayStation could have Demon Souls as an exclusive for a period of time. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that Demon Souls would be on PS5 and PC at the same time for November the 12th on launch day, but doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Seems like PlayStation's looking to grab all the exclusives that it can for their launch, which I get it. It's understandable. It makes the PlayStation 5 that more appetizing. Makes you want one all the more. Hopefully the PlayStation exclusive window isn't too long. Maybe it's going to be maybe 6 months or so. I hope it's not much longer than that because it's going to suck for all the PC gamers that really want to play Demon Souls but don't want to pay $500 for a PlayStation 5. Man. Oh well, what can you do? You can either join the consoles or just wait. Wait until it comes to PC. That's up to you. I think other PS5 launch titles are going to be Astro's Playroom, which I think that's just it's like going to come with the PS5. It's like what do you call it? A console tie-in game. Originally we thought it was going to be like a demo thing, but no. It's a full-fledged game, and I think it's going to be the only game that utilizes all the new PlayStation 5 features, like all the controller abilities and stuff. It's going to use the gyro controls and the vibration thing. Just everything that the new controller can do. That's going to be one of the few titles that actually use every single feature. So it'll be interesting to play with and see what the controller is capable of. And only time will tell if future PS5 games really use all those extra features. Sackboy, that's going to be another launch title. Spider-Man Miles Morales, that's probably That and Demon Souls are the two most exciting launch titles. Two games that people are really looking forward to. Demon Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales. And Destruction All-Stars, which is that Destruction Derby game, I think. So yeah, pretty nice launch window. Not very much, but two really great games. Two really great games. Really looking forward to Demon Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Looks like a pretty good window. And I'm sure many games will come within the months. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. There's another list by Jeff Keighley that lists the same games, but there's another game called Ribbit's Big Adventure, so I guess it's a frog adventure game. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Interesting. Jeff Keighley's a great guy. I highly recommend looking him up and following him on Twitter and watching his YouTube channel because he's very informative. He's been a game journalist for years and he really knows game developers. And he's always got interesting things to say. I did notice one downside to these new PS5 games, and that's the fact that they seem to be pricing the new AAA games at $70. $70, that's about a $10 increase over what AAA titles usually were. That kind of sucks. I guess it's depending on inflation, but it's rough. It's rough because times have been tough and it's been difficult to afford things. I've got plenty of things that I want right now that I just have to wait. I have to save up my money and wait because, yeah, nobody's got money. We're all broke. Pandemic times are tough, man. It's not easy. And I guess Sony's hurting too. Believe it or not. Raising game prices. Boy, they. Something worth mentioning for people that have a PS4, some of these PS5 games are getting a PS4 version for them. Like the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, it's gonna have a PS4 version. So is Sackboy's Big Adventure and Horizon Forbidden West. So those titles are going to get a PS4 release. So if you have a PlayStation 4 and you can't afford a PS5, you at least have those titles to look forward to. So there's that. I don't think the new Ratchet and Clank game for the PS5, I don't see how that one could be made for PS4 though. That, I mean, did you see the trailer for the new Ratchet and Clank game? He was hopping through dimensions in real time with no loading screens. He was just going from one area to another area, just hopping through these portals into entirely different worlds. And with the PS5 SSD, it would just load everything instantly. There's no way that can be possible on PS4. You would need to have a loading screen, and that would totally break the fluidity of the game. It would come to a standstill every time you hop through a portal. So yeah, pretty sure Ratchet and Clank is gonna be a PS5 exclusive because you need an SSD to load that quickly. I'm not even sure a computer SSD could load things that quickly. Not yet, anyway. New SSDs are coming out soon, so we'll have to see if they have the bandwidth to be as fast as the new PS5 SSD. It's impressive hardware. You should really watch that Ratchet and Clank trailer because it's impressive just seeing what these new systems are capable of, loading entirely new dimensions in real time without worrying about loading screens. That's mind-boggling awesome. One last thing I'll point out before ending this video is that the PS5 is the base PS5 is going to be $499, and the non-disc version is going to be $399. And the reason why they are making it $100 price difference is because the digital downloads they they get a huge percentage of every game purchase. So they figure they can make back the money from the sales on the digital downloads. And for people that buy a disc version, they don't make as much from that, which I found interesting. Higher margins for digital games and services, and the user will never buy a disc means lower margins. This tweet on Twitter says Sony earns around 50% more when you buy a third party game digitally versus physically. 30% more on first party games, which I found interesting. But anyway, that's all the Sony PlayStation news I have to talk about. It's a lot to sink in, and it's going to be interesting watching the battle between Microsoft Xbox and Sony PlayStation. It's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see how well both of them do. But yep, that's it for this video. Take care and have a lovely day.